To Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas. ACC Primetime Football is presented for you tonight by Serve Pro. And a team that in their first year in the league won the hearts of many with their play is number 16 in the country. The Mustangs of SMU welcome East Texas A&M, who's made the short ride from Commerce here to play for the first time. And moments ago, Rhett Lashley spoke to his team in the locker room. Receive is Chris Johnson Jr., redshirt sophomore who transferred from Miami. The kick is over his head through the back of the end zone.
Football playoff appearance left him haunted for the entirety of the offseason. He got to work, he got in the film room, he worked on his pocket press.
He's a polished quarterback, and he's going to be the heartbeat of this team tonight. Looking for a big night from Kevin.
Here is a deep shot downfield, and in stride, Romello Brinson. Touchdown, SMU. My goodness. SMU is on the board. And the point from Colin Rogers is perfect, and it did.
Throw the ball down the field. They're in one high coverage, and the safety's got the middle of the field, and he's going to beat the corner down here, get on top of him. He has no cushion, and a great throw and a great catch, and you're seeing an acceleration to the end zone. What a way to start the night right now. You're telling that coverage, hey, you better back up because we're going to come after you downtown.
Last year, SMU doesn't. Madonna to throw. Left side, ball is caught. Jourdain right at the first down stick.
Going to have to get some movement up front.
Madonna to the gun. Three receivers here to the near side. Looking that way, now wants to run. Trying to beat the Mustangs to the point. He'll slide early, and I'm not sure he got to the first down. And McFall and Johnson, and then you've got this guy at 220 pounds in Harden, and what does he do? He opens up the field so you can sling it to a freshman. That's Jalen Cooper's first. They've moved it 30 yards.
Well, they're taking advantage of numbers right now. That's the relief throws they have, and they're making some real hay, getting the ball to the perimeter.
And again, this is Harden. He'll fight toward the 45. That's enough to see, and they drop 8 here. Jennings trying to fire it across the middle, and he got taken down as he let it go. It was not called incomplete. It was called a fumble. And now East Texas has come up with the game's first turnover. Ready to put his offense on the field.
Yeah, I think this is a throw right here. Absolutely, I think that's a throw.
Yep.
Now P.J. Williams on the right tackle, got pushed back a little and then got ripped inside, and that's what caused the pressure.
So
Jennings.
John Noli is talking to his group. Well, his hand was impacted, but his arm. Unbelievable access we're going to get here with this on Saturday night,
After further
Steve.
review, it was an incomplete pass. It'll be 4th down SMU.
Right around 10,000. Not that long a ride from Commerce. They've got a nice turnout here tonight at Ford Stadium in Dallas. Madonna trying to go middle screen, and it's almost intercepted. It's deflected. Kilgore. It's a touchdown if all this stands. My goodness. Cam Robertson almost had it.
Back. You'll see the tailback release right here. It says tailback screen. What a play by Cam Robinson. And he flex it. Look how athletic. I mean, so much athleticism right there. They scoop it.
And here's Colin Rogers for the point. It is good. And one in the boundary here with Madonna. And Clint Dalzell's team trying to pick up this 3rd down. Near side, right in front of the Mustang bench. Both defensive units, and you start to see how young they are, especially on offense. Here's Harden into the ball game now to join Jennings for 3rd down. Kevin looking for a spot. He got it knocked away. Now that might be loose. King raked it out of there, and the ball is loose, and the Lions say they have it. SMU, who only had 12 fumbles a year ago, may have coughed it up here on their 3rd possession.
And they on the field is a fumble recovered by the defense. 1st down, East Texas.
And the ball, as you get a look at it here, Kobe Sebastian King knocked it out before the arm, I think, built momentum to go forward.
You see how they walked the backers up right there. And one bailed and one came. And
So plus territory start for Will Madonna. The play fake. Wants to throw it to the backside, and it's caught in stride. That is Oakman, the running back. He'll spin away and score. I think they're going to call him out of bounds here, or is it a touchdown? Will Madonna to E.J. Oakman.
Wow.
Another look.
Yeah, it looks like.
So he'll stay in the ball game as the running back with Madonna. And here's Madonna to his right, going to loop it for the end zone. That's way offline on the first play from today. Here's second and goal. Madonna throws inside and caught by Jaden Proctor. Shackle is the running back. Here's Madonna in the pocket. Now pressure around him. To his left, backtracking. Mustangs give chase. He's going to throw back and incomplete. Nettles was the 2-yard try for Oslo Rigby. Transferred from Pasadena Community College, whose kick is away and no good. So the 22-yard try from Rigby.
Well, there's going to be penetration inside here right now, and that may have caused to grab the kicker's eyes a little bit here. I think that's what happened. But really, two schools of thought here. You know, one school of thought is,
which also can draw the flag too, right? Here's the give to Harden, and look at L.J. Harden work here to the near side, and he will spin forward and fall forward for the first down. With first and 10, right at the 30-yard line after the carry by Harden. Quick snap, Jennings looks. Brinson another catch. He'll step out of bounds at the 40-yard line. What a terrific talent this young guy is. Got hurt last year midway through the season out at Stanford. Look at the sidearm gun from Jennings. And Maryland crashes across the 25.
avoiding the defender, defensive line.
Couple of catches by Maryland gets him started here. Now Jennings to work. He'll hand the ball inside, and look at Johnson. Make two miss. Chris Johnson, touchdown.
Woo! Little wiggle right there, man. Look at that, huh? They're just going to take him and run him on a little wider zone concept, and he's going to go whoop, whoop, whoop.
So Chris Johnson Jr. in the end zone. And the point after from Rogers is good, and it is do it. Yeah. Well, it's cost the Lions now to make it 3rd and 20. Ball thrown in the middle of the field, and that's Tyler Daniels who hauls it in. Just across the 20, brought down well short of the first down. And the transfer from Austin Peay, who's from Southlake. Now Jennings hit as he throws and dumps it here to the near side. Up to midfield.
It's up, goes outside, and then the other guard pulls and traps the defensive tackle.
Here's a 3rd down play, and Jennings going to evade the punt. Look at this. Up the field, 1st down and more, and he'll take a slide shy of the 30-yard line. Williams again, the safety up to. He's a senior from Houston. He transferred from West Texas A&M. There's another quick throw, and this is Brinson back to work. He started the fireworks tonight on the 3rd snap. Another very familiar face to the ACC for better than a decade in Tallahassee, and you see Derek McFall push the 3rd down play into 1st and goal now for SMU. And really respect the work that he's done in just not quite 2 years. There's a throw to the end zone. It's intercepted. That is picked off by Caleb Miles on Kevin Jennings' 1st interception and the 2nd Mustang turnover of the night here, Coach.
Means is freeze that DB, and the DB undercut it and made the pick. And that's a shame, because while Dana had her interview, there was a lot of good football mixed in by SMU, and there was a beautiful little drive right there. To end that way is a shame.
Caleb Miles, the interception. Here is 2nd and long after a loss of 3. They're going to hand the ball, and this is Williams breaking, or McMillan breaking free. Jay Sean McMillan out to midfield. before he gets taken down by the safety Moses. So McMillan for the Lions on offense. So here's Rodriguez on first down, retreats, wants to throw, going to loop it up in the air, and it's caught inbounds and out of bounds.
And he ran across the field and made a nice throw and catch.
Yep, 10 yards and a first down to the 41 of SMU. Rodriguez cuts it loose again, near side grab. And that's Jaden Proctor. A marker is down.
That's got to get better in the first few weeks how to correct those things.
Here is Rodriguez in traffic now. Puts it up for grabs. It got deflected as it came out of his hand. And that was
deep bandit defensive end that they think is their best pass rusher. And he beat the right tackle and created that. It was nice to see.
29-yard try for Rigby. And tried to run it right inside the right upright and did. So East Texas A&M's on the board. 5:20 to play now in this first half. 8 in easy wins.
A lot of points.
Third down, and they tried to get the crossing route fit. Jennings was looking for Yamir Knight. And Kyrie Anderson, the linebacker, got a hand in there to make it. Donna, his second possession. Wants to throw, in trouble, and there's Webb to make the play. The big man, Terry Webb. He moves really well.
I think it's going to be an adjustment, but I think he's going to have a great experience and do really well.
Here's Jennings to his left. He'll turn upfield. Kevin's got the first down and out toward the 35 with 2 minutes to go, and that'll get us to it. After the college football playoff game, here's Jennings. That line held because they thought they might have been able to draw a flag. They did not. Jennings is finally brought down by Owens, some 15 yards behind the line.
Timeout, East Texas, their final.
And now on fourth down, East Texas used the timeout. They're out here in the final minute. McSparrow hangs one high. Johnson makes the fair catch inside the 20. To go. Quick throw, and whistle stops the play. Did the horn sound? It did. So the play will not count, and that's the half.
That's the end of the first half.
Yep. They did not get it snapped in time. East Texas will get the ball to start second half, but SMU has got an 18-point lead first half from them, though.
You know, I like on defense. I like the way they're playing on defense. I like on offense. They have big play capability. They can create explosives, and I think the quarterback
here next Saturday at 11 a.m. Central Time in Dallas. There's a long throw on second down. Rodriguez dials it up across the field to Jaden Proctor from Mexico, Texas. He had 26 catches last year to center.
Which, you know, now you got a new center snapping the ball.
Yep, and here's the give inside, and that is Drinkard slashing forward for what is the first down. And Madonna's going to go out and back.
His demeanor on the field, this is not too big for him. He looks like quite a competitor, and he's got some quickness and he's got some arm strength.
Here's the play fake. Rodriguez, middle of the field, inside the numbers at the 10. Catch made by Odidi. For the Lions, this is the 10th play. And it's first and goal at the 8 of SMU. They're going to hand the ball, and Oatman got tackled up around the shoulder pads. Guard after Donaway moved over to replace the center Thursland. Here's Rodriguez trying to find it. It's intercepted. It is picked off, and this is Moses. Ahmad Moses is going to take one to the house of 95 yards.
He brought his route back into the safety, and the safety was sitting right in the hole and poached it and picked the ball off. Would have been a touchdown for East Texas State.
Second interception return for a score tonight. Kilgore off the deflection. Ahmad Moses runs through downtown for one now. That's what dudes do too, right? Take care of their own treatment. Throw by Rodriguez. That almost got picked, and that would have been Wachovia, by the way, who's playing in his 42nd game tonight, is Isaiah Wachovia, who's from Skyline here in Dallas. You know, we spent some time in the National Football League with 3 or 4 teams. Terrific player. He was the first one to be awarded Levias's 23. Quick throw there, and the catch made. Romello Brinson's night continues.
Prior with President Jay Hartzell coming on, you know, you got Andy Enfield leaving USC to come here. We got Adia Barnes. And then just to see what this team did last year, first year in the ACC.
Of the Mustangs.
You know, we started off really fast. You know, first game of the year, see some jitters out there. We're playing well. I think we can score some more points, but
Look out.
I'm excited about what I see. I think we have a really good football team. We're a complete team on both sides. Once in a while, I'm quicker than a hiccup.
That's great. I'm going to steal that.
Oh,
we
man.
appreciate you.
Thanks, guys.
Terrific player for the Bulldogs in his day, and there's the play, and they get the ball inside the 5.
Read play they've ran now several times on this drive. They're having a lot of success with it.
They're going to hand the ball to Oakman, and he got stood up quick. There's Webb again. Boy, Terry Webb has
Anybody to have to go through. He's a young guy, and you know, it's quite an emotional deal.
Yep. Here's Rodriguez backtracking. Oh, ball's out, and it is scrambled around, and it is recovered. And I think Isaiah Smith is. Cam Robertson, I think, knocks this out, and Smith recovers it.
Cam Robertson just runs by the left tackle. I mean, he just runs right by him and makes this play.
Timeout here in Dallas. Volleyball follows that. Washington and SMU. There's Jennings on first down, and R.J. Maryland the catch. He'll move up field to the
She doesn't flinch.
Athlete.
Yeah, because I still do my agility ladders, guys. Come on.
Romello Brinson, by the way, the kills guy, Steve.
He looks like a tough guy.
Oh, yeah. I told you, he was a bad dude in Blacksburg. Here's Jennings bailing the pocket, now looking. He's going to float it down the field. That's going to be pass interference, and it's on Levon Williams, who we just spoke of, and handed out some accolades. Our referee tonight.
Holding, defense number 31, 10-yard penalty, automatic first down.
Yeah, that's not being bashful there.
They're going to throw the flag every time. 1st and 10 from midfield. And very patient running by Chris Johnson Jr. will get him 10. And a first down.
Offense.
2 on the 20th. And they begin conference play October 4th against Syracuse after a bye. Here is Jennings trying to spin one down the field. Does. And that is Cooper, the freshman, making the grab. He had 60 catches, 1,200 yards a year ago as a high school. Short. Jennings going to hand straight ahead, and that is Harden banging away. And if he broke the 30, it's enough for the first down. Steve, we're seeing all sorts of chemistry projects as it relates to players, right? And the Mustangs start 2nd down, and here's Jennings to throw, and the ball is caught. And that is Carterius Brown the grab. And it's 1st and 10 inside the 20 around the 18. And here goes Harden leaning it to 10. He's got another first down as he's toward the 6, maybe the 7-yard line before he got shoved out of bounds by Williams, the safety. 11-yard run for Harden.
You know what I love about Harden? The play-by-play, he gets the ball and has a great run.
Yep, here he goes again. Nope, that's Jennings. He's going to keep it and walk into the end zone. So Kevin Jennings on the read play scores on the ground for the first time. 5 and 4:21. And Jennings scoring on a 7-yard run, and another look at Kevin Jennings.
He's going to read that defensive end. He pulled the ball, and he's taking a walk into the end zone. Really well executed.
Here's the 3rd and short with Rodriguez. And I don't know that McMillan got there.
I think he's short.
Yep. Going to be 4th down here. But East maybe a half foot here for the Lions. And they're going to hand it to McMillan. Boy, he took a big lick, but I think will spin forward for the first. And he will have it.
Yeah. That he really
had a sack and also 3 behind the line.
That's the best way to me to develop as a young player is on special teams. Valuable work you get there. That's where you learn your trade.
Rodriguez sails it well offline, trying to get it to a deep. 3rd down and 12. Here goes Jennings, and now he's going to throw, and that's caught. Wide open is Jalen Cooper for the touchdown. And this is Jalen Cooper, the freshman, on the back end.
He's just running what we would call a triple option. He has a read capability, a run capability, or a throw capability.
47 yards. Second time tonight they have scored inside of 2 minutes, and they've had a third drive that was 2:01. Of course, the Noles with just a huge statement today. All of that and more coming up on ACC Huddle Final Score. Here's a throw to the perimeter, and going down the field is they go to Matt, and it feels like that both these schools are going to come out of here with some answers, but also some concerns headed into their week 2 games as Rodriguez tucks and runs for about 8. It'll be 4th and 2. Tyron Polley, freshman from Duncan. They need a full 2, do the Lions, to keep this drive alive. And Rodriguez will throw. Ball is caught on the perimeter, and that's Preston Kilgore, the tight end, who got dumped to the ground. But
Back and forth, it's really hilarious.
3rd down here for Rodriguez. Back foot throw, slips it across. Another catch. That's Matthews. He'll haul it down, and it is enough for the first down. It's a goal-to-go situation now for East Texas A&M. Out here for the 1st and goal off the 8. And they're going to give it to Oakman, trying to get the corner turned, and Oakman is taken out of bounds. Polley in. Rodriguez will hand. Here's Oakman fighting, and he gets turned back at the 1. Brandon out of the timeout. 3rd and goal. Rodriguez wants to throw. Now going to tuck and run, and he'll score. 1-yard run for Eric Rodriguez with 2:55. And the first touchdown of the night for the Lions comes with 2:55 to play.
Just lost the edge of the defense here up front. Didn't contain and keep.
And the kick is good. So is in to complete this. Zach Hernandez is the running back, and he'll get the call here, and good hard run by Hernandez. Uh-oh, we got a ball loose and scramble for it. Now see how this gets adjudicated. He was shy of the first down at the 40.
On the field is a fumble recovered by the defense.
By the redshirt freshman from here in Dallas. Another look here. See if we end up under review. Well, I can't tell there.
No, that angle doesn't give you anything.
Nope. Let's see what we have here. And ooh, that looked like that might have gotten jarred. Kyrie Anderson in there.
Yeah, that looked like the ball's out right there.
Sure did. Yeah, because he doesn't have it anywhere near his body, and he's on the ground. So Anderson, the defense, and Florida State, a lot about the ticker was talked about, the toughness factor of that football team at the end of last year. I thought they played as a tough team today. I thought they played tough against the team they had to play tough against.
Yeah, and my walk away from that game was they have a chance, a great thing for college football.
Yep. So I hope you enjoyed seeing some of that tonight in the first half. There's a throw down the seam. That's Matthews, another big catch. It'll be 1st and goal again for East Texas inside the 10-yard line. Maybe look at who takes the first snap in Tallahassee next week.
I think you're looking at it.
Yep. Here's Rodriguez, left side, and threw it behind the intended receiver, and that was Jourdain. Here's a 2nd down play for Rodriguez and the Lions. To his right. Going to loop it up toward the end zone and out of bounds. Here's the 3rd and goal play for Rodriguez. From the pocket. Now he'll boot back. He's got to run if he can. Oh, and he got hammered from behind. Kevin Allen, the redshirt sophomore, makes the play. Lined up, see if they can get 13 points up. 2-1 snap spot. Kick by Rigby is up, and it is good on the final play of the game. Oslo Rigby kicks a field goal. And the final is SMU 42 and East Texas A&M 13. A 32-yard field goal by Rigby as the horn sounds.
Yeah, good for East Texas A&M to go and get some work done, and they got a chance to work that operation you just saw at the end. And
yep.